But first, ask yourself, what's more disrespectful? Green Senator Marine Faruqi's tweet that she could not mourn the death of the Queen because she was, quote, the leader of a racist empire built on stolen lives, land and wealth of colonised peoples. Or Pauline Hanson's tweeted response that Faruqi should, quote, I can't say it all, pee off back to Pakistan. Hanson might have been graceless, but Faruqi was simply wrong. It's largely thanks to the late Queen that the British Empire became a diverse commonwealth of equals. And let's never forget it was the Royal Navy that ended the transatlantic slave trade. Ended it. Just like it was the officials of British India who ended local customs, such as burning the widow on the funeral pyre of her husband. But this would have been no more than an unedifying spat between two grandstanding senators had the government's Senate leader, Penny Wong, not chosen to intervene on Faruqi's side. The Malaysian-born Wong said that Hanson's comment reminded her of how she'd been treated in the schoolyard, and she claimed, and I quote, that I still get triggered. How long, she said, do you have to be here before you're accepted, Wong? As the Senate leader and Foreign Minister, Wong can hardly claim that Australia hasn't been good to her. And it's actually her own government, not Hanson, with its constitutionally entrenched Indigenous voice, that's now intent on creating two classes of citizens. Those whose ancestors arrived tens of thousands of years back, and those whose forebears came after 1788. It used to be old and new Australians were all equal. Indeed, that's been the driving change in recent decades as new migrants began properly to be accepted sooner and more warmly than in the past, provided, of course, they came the right way and signed up to our laws and our values. But that's all being undone with this campaign from Labor to treat the DNA of some Australians as worthy of special treatment over others. With more say on our laws and with two votes to choose their representatives, and the sense, if nothing else, that the descendants of First Australians are somehow more equal than everyone else. Now, I've got a lot of respect for Wong after our personal interactions in the past, but yesterday in the Senate she was full of sanctimony on this issue. And sure, without a doubt, I wouldn't have taken Hanson's tack, but it's Wong's own government, however well-intentioned, that's in the business of dividing people by race. For once, the Senate got it right in not censuring Hanson and instead calling on all the senators to engage in respectful debate. Now, that surely applies to Wong and Faruqi as much as it does the One Nation leader.